YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now we have a weight loss update video for you. Now I have moved over from Monjaro. I've gone over to Wegovy. I went straight in on the Wegovy to the 2.4 milligram pen that they do. I didn't have to start from scratch or anything like that, because obviously I've been on Monjaro. I was on the 15 milligram with them. So when I went to MedExpress to reorder my weight loss injection, I could go straight on the 2.4 milligram. And the changeover, now I've just taken my second injection. I took my second injection yesterday, and yeah, the changeover was simple. It didn't affect anything. I went my next injection, when I took my first one, was due on the Sunday after my last Monjaro injection, and I went straight on to the injection. It's it's slightly different, I find. First of all, when it comes in the box, it comes with the Novo Fine Plus needles. You get a 4-pack in a box like this. No longer just in a little jiffy bag. That I got loads of spare needles from the Monjaro for taking it for months. No more little jiffy bag, and no more alcohol wipes, which I'm a little bit gutted about. But I do still have some left over from my Monjaro injections. Yeah, so yeah, you don't get any more of those. But what they do is the needles come in this cool box, and yeah, they're just sort of displayed like that. Well, they're better protected. They actually have more protection over these. So instead of the needle coming with a purple tip on it, this has sort of like a better tip to cover the actual needle as well once you take it out of the initial plastic casing. What I did find was the needles are a lot shorter as well, and when you do the clicking on the pen, you actually take I think it's 6 milligrams or something. When you actually unscrew this, it doesn't come out fully like the Monjaro ones do. And when you click and hold the button, looks like I'm trying to. You click and hold this button, and what I noticed is when you first do it, it actually shoots out the solution sort of like at quite high velocity. It was different. I had to get used to that, but yeah, put that back in my fridge because I always keep it refrigerated, and the needles can actually, they just sit nicely in this case, not loose or anything like that. I'll just set on the side. Yeah, it's been an easy transition over to Wegovy, and obviously the pens are cheaper as well. They are the same price as what the 15 milligram used to be before the price went up. So they're £199. It turned up really quickly. I had no issues. MedExpress did what they normally do. They did their checks. It got prescribed. They then shipped it out. I think it took 3 days because I actually ordered it quite late. But yeah, it turned up really, really quickly. I was really, really happy. Yeah, there's no complaints with it. Side effects, haven't had any side effects at all. It's just life as normal, really. The only thing that I would say about the Wegovy, which I've noticed, is I get this sort of, so with the Monjaro, you get your normal hunger if you haven't eaten, but you don't, sort of like, when you know it's breakfast time, you haven't eaten for from 6 p.m. My lunch times recently have been between 8 and 9 a.m. Because of my work schedule. So yeah, you get that sort of hunger that you need your breakfast, lunch, whatever you normally have first. Sort of, I would say first thing in the morning, but yeah, my lunchtime, first thing in the morning, I'm starting to get hungry by then, which is normal. But with Monjaro, you get that, and it lasts, you know, the full 7 days. You don't start getting extra hungry sort of like in the evenings and that sort of stuff after dinner at all. You know, you have your normal meals, everything's good. What I found with Wegovy is by Thursday, you know, I'd have my breakfast slash lunch, I'd have my early evening meal, because I don't generally eat breakfast. I don't care what anybody says. 4 a.m. is way too early to have breakfast for me. Even, well, I'd say 4 a.m. I've been starting at 4 a.m. for the last few weeks, so 3 a.m. is still too early for me to eat. No matter, I'll have my coffee, and I'm happy with having my coffee, but yeah, it's just too. So I don't eat breakfast. So when I say my lunch break is a lot of people's breakfast time, and you know I'm hungry by then, I'd have something to eat. And again, it's like you're gonna skip lunch because it's yeah, I'm skipping lunch, what most people's lunch compared to working earlys. I have my dinner around about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, depends on what time I actually finish work. 4 or 5 o'clock, so I don't generally like to eat after 6 o'clock. Now, with the Wegovy on the Thursday onwards up until the Sunday when I took my next injection, I had this sort of phantom hunger, empty stomach type feeling. It's really hard to describe. It's sort of like I wasn't hungry, but my stomach was like, oh, I could eat type thing. It's really hard to describe. But that's the only issue I have had. Everything else has been spot on. Yeah, the transition was easy. Obviously, the pen's a lot cheaper. I do need to get to the end of week 4 to find out if there is any extra solution, because I'm looking at this and, you know, I've got 2 more injections to take, and what I noticed yesterday is this came down quite a lot. So I've got a feeling there's only enough for 4 weeks, which it's okay. You know, I'll do the 4 weekly pen, but before the price of Monjaro went up, you got that extra week in the pen. So I need to see if I get that with this, because I'm not sure. I'm not. It doesn't look like you're going to have extra solution at the end, but I'll judge that at the end of, you know, week 4. Well, once I've taken week 4 shot, which I'm halfway through it now, because I've just taken the second injection. So yeah, it won't be long until I find that out. And again, I'll report back to you guys, because yeah, I've got plenty of needles. If there is a solution left, if you're going to be able to save that extra bit of money with having 5 weeks instead of 4. But yeah, as of weight loss, in the 2 weeks I lost a pound. And it's quite funny because the last time I did it was my birthday, and I sort of put a pound on. I got down to 14 stone dead, and then I a couple of days later I gained a pound, and you know, it just stayed at 14.1, and I was like, oh, I wanted what I could have done with it going back down. Then I didn't weigh myself for a little while until yesterday morning, when, you know, the day I normally take my injections is the day I normally weigh myself, and to my surprise, it was down to 13 stone, 13 pounds 0.6, which is 196 pounds and 88.9 kg. So yeah, a loss is a loss, and yeah, I'm happy with that. My BMI 29.6, really happy with that, because obviously I'm still in the overweight category, but I'm no longer in the obese category. So it's going well. The transition over to Wegovy, very simple. Happy that I've actually done it. So yeah, the weight loss is still going. It's slow, but they do say that Monjaro, you normally lose 25% of your body weight, where Wegovy's a little bit slower. I think it was about 15 to 20%. So yeah, to have lost a pound with being on it for a week, yeah, I'm still happy. I never thought I'd see this, see 13 stone, even if it is still high in the 13 stone, I'm still happy about it. And that's the main thing. It's still going well. I'm still, yeah, eating well, still going to the gym. I haven't had much time, so I've been on long sort of long weeks, sort of like I've been on a lot of 7 days straight, where you get a day off, and then go back on to a few days. So yeah, my gym has taken a bit of a knock. I've still been at least once a week. It's just not the twice a week that I would like, but that's only for the last week or so. So you know, it's okay. Yeah, still eating a lot better. I'm still taking vitamins, and that sort of stuff to help boost everything else up. So yeah, overall, I'm really happy, and yeah, it's going well. And hopefully, by the time I go away next year, June-ish time, I'll be below the 13 stone. I'm hoping. I'm going to aim for that. The Wegovy was quite a nice, easy, simple transition over to. So yeah, I rate it. On that note, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to carry on following this journey that I've been on since January, hit the bell and you'll get notified every time I upload. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios.